man, what's up? It's Easy Money Vlogs.
Oh hey man, how's it going?
Yeah, sick collab the other day. That was dope. So I noticed, I was checking the comments and it seems like everyone's a fan of Easy Money Vlogs, you know?
Yeah, they really loved you.
I need your help. My content is already here and I want to get it to here.
Where? What are you saying?
Wait, you can't see this? How about now?
Dude, I can't see you. We're on a call.
Oh yeah, we're on the phone. My bad. So my content is pretty good, but you cannot have good content without a good thumbnail. I need people to click on my face.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that click-through rate is super high.
I want to make more videos, but I suck at Photoshop. I suck at thumbnails.
Well, you know, you just gotta learn it. Just go watch a tutorial or something.
So I was thinking, you make me a thumbnail and then show me how to do it. And that way, after I learn, I'll know how to make my own.
Dude, I just started. I don't think I'm qualified to make a tutorial video.
Yeah, I know you just started. I know.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Why not? I think having a tutorial video out there could be kind of helpful for some people, so why not? So what I need from you is just email me a photo you want me to use. Okay, I sent you a sick picture. Make it into an even sicker thumbnail. Yeah, I got it. Sick.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Easy Money Vlogs out. Toodaloo.
Okay, see you, man. So, I'm going to be making a tutorial video right now on how to make thumbnails, so stay tuned. So, as a new YouTuber, you want your videos to get better over time. But it's not something that can happen just overnight. There's so many aspects of being a YouTuber, so you kind of work on one little thing at a time. I knew for a while that my thumbnails weren't that good, but I'd always just try to get the video uploaded. Until about 2 weeks ago. And that's when I tried getting better at Photoshop to help me make my thumbnails. Previously, I was just using basic apps on my phone. It doesn't have as much precision, doesn't look as clear. So I kind of learned a little bit about Photoshop and thumbnails, and I realized it's really easy. I would never call myself an expert at Photoshop. I'm very beginner. But that is why I'm making this video, to show you that pretty much anyone could make a nice thumbnail on Photoshop. All you're really looking for is something that's attractive, that's clean, that's easy to read. And for me, I like having a human element involved. So you want to have a picture of yourself. You can either take a picture with your camera, your phone, or even just take a screenshot of your actual video and go from there. When you're taking the picture though, try not to have something that just a smile. Try to do something with some emotion, because you want your video to stand out. Think about if someone has 100 subscriptions on YouTube and they're going through the subscription page, you want your video to stand out from the crowd. So part of that is the thumbnail. So I'll stop talking, let's just jump right into it. So right here I have a photo on Lightroom. This is basically the first step I always take. I just go over here and start doing some edits. You can adjust the color, the brightness, all this. You can even just press auto. Let's press auto, make it look easy. So you may not see the difference, but that's okay. So once you have your picture, you export it. Just export it to my desktop. And there we go. It's exporting right now. Done. So when you're in Photoshop, here's the home page. All you need to do is press create new. And you basically want to have a custom size. Thumbnails have a certain dimension. They're 1280 by 720. And over here, I make sure the background is transparent. So I'll just press create, and it comes out with your canvas, the same size for a thumbnail. So next up, you need to drag your picture in. So what I do is I have my picture over here, simply drag it in, and there you go. So to size it, it already lets you do it. You just pull it out, then you press this top button on the left, and you can move it to the center. So I have my original image in the right dimensions, but this is not enough. I don't like having a background. I'm gonna change the background completely. You basically need to crop yourself out. So the picture I took with the background, it's very easy to crop this out. If you have too much going on in the background, it could distort it a bit, but it's a blank wall behind me, so it's very easy. So all you need to do is go over on the left here, and there's different ways you can crop yourself. You can use different pens and stuff. I usually just press select subject at the top. It'll load. And there you go, it trimmed it very nicely. So if you go look at it, you can zoom in a bit. If you need to trim it a bit, like my hair up there, it's pretty good, but if you want to, you can There's this plus minus tool on the top left here. Plus means add more, minus is minus it. You can change the stroke size. So if I go down to 1, it won't do as much. So I can go in here and it'll just change the size of my hair. I think my hair looks fine, so I'm just going to press Command Z to go back and cancel all that. So zoom back out. There's my image. And all you need to do is press Select and Mask now. So that pulled me out of it. But as you can see here, you zoom in. It's kind of chunky on the side. See, it doesn't look too good. It's kind of a cutout. It looks fine in a thumbnail, but why not try to make it a little better? So you can use this smooth tool, and it'll just kind of smooth it out a bit. You may not see it too much, but if you look here, I'll zoom in. See the sides? Watch my ear. It kind of smooths it out a bit, so that's good. And yeah, so that's all you really need to do. Zoom back out. From far away, it looks pretty good. So there you go. So now what you need to do is press on the bottom here, press the little button, and then on the left, you can move your image around. Wow, look at that. If you want to make your image bigger, all you need to do is hold Command and T, and it'll come out with these options to make your picture bigger or smaller. Wow, bigger, smaller. You can even rotate it. You just change. Go like this, go like that, go like this, go like that, around, around. I'm just gonna stick with the regular, normal sizing. I'll scale it. So, got my image. He's right there. Maybe I'll make him a little bigger. And also to keep in mind, on YouTube, at the bottom, there's always the time button. So you don't want to have any words near where there's things on YouTube showing up. So great, I got my picture ready to go. Now we need a background. So we have our Easy Money Vlogs guy cropped out, and now we need to add a background. So the best way I usually add a background is to hop onto Google. Basically, I just typed in cool background yellow, and this is what I got. So once you have your picture downloaded, you need to just drag it into Photoshop. But as you see, once you drag it into Photoshop, it'll be on top. It'll be on top of your body. So all you need to do is go over to the right side in the layer section and drag the background to the bottom so your person is on top. The way Photoshop works is in layers, so things get stacked on top of each other, and it's up to you is what order you want them to be in. Once we have our person in front of our background, we need to add some text. So you go over to the left-hand side and you see the T. What I did for my font is you want something thick so it can be seen, it can stand out. If you don't have any good fonts on your computer, go on websites like 1001 Fonts or DaFont. I found this one off DaFont. Once you have downloaded your chosen font from DaFont or 1001 Fonts, just go to your download folder, click what you downloaded and install it. So after you're done installing your font, please shut down Photoshop, restart it, and once it's restarted, your font will be available to use. It's time to add the text. So in the corner here, you press the T, which is the type tool, and you click where you want to type it and just start typing. So, thumbnail lesson. And yeah, it goes off to the side, but you adjust that after. So once you're done, press escape and then go to the move tool, move it over to your favorite location, and going back to the T tool, you can change the color here. So as you can see, wow, look at that color. It doesn't work. You want something to pop. You want it to show off. So I'm going with the light blue like I originally had it. I think it's a good way to show off. But as you can see, the words do not look too good. They're bright and a good contrast to the yellow, but they just don't stand out enough. So same thing goes for my guy in the picture. He doesn't stand out enough either. So the way we do this is called blending. So we'll start with the blending of the text. So if you go back down to the layer area on the bottom right corner, where you get all your layers, where we first moved our background to the back, and look, I just moved it to the front again. So I moved the background to the back again. I'll click my thumbnail listen text, and then you right click, and then you'll see the option here, blending options. Click that. It pulls up this nice little menu. So as you can see here, we have tons of options to blend our text. I usually use the same two. It works. You can always add more and take them back later. Right now we'll start with the stroke. So the stroke is what is around the text. As you can see, I click stroke and a little frame came around the text. See? Now I can change the size. Wow, look at that. Ooh. I think I'll go with a 4, 5, 6. Let's try a 7. 7 works. And I'll change it to white. White makes it stand out. So I got my stroke around my text. Next up I need the drop shadow, which is an awesome one. So as you can see here, the shadow behind is black. It makes it look really nice. Spread it more. So my text is showing off now. It stands out. I still think it should be a little bigger. Command T gets you to the sizing again on anything. And even the text, it doesn't look the best yet. I even don't like this color. I think it needs to be a little more dark. Maybe something like that. I think that's okay. Okay, next up I need to go to my person that I want to add a shadow to. So, same thing. Click on the guy, right click, brings up the same menu. This time I won't make the stroke as large. As you can see, every time I move this, it adds a, wow, look how big I can make the background, wow. So I just like a little one just to make it pop a little bit. Maybe change the color, maybe, I don't know. I kind of like the white, it makes it stand out, so that's just me, but you can always change it up later. Next up, you go down to the drop shadow. That's the other option that it always works great. So the shadow, wow, look at the shadow change, okay. And the thing about the shadow, it makes your image pop, makes it more visible. So, as you can see, I think it looks pretty good. It looks kind of clean, it's easy to see. You can always make the text a little bigger. Command T, bigger, maybe a bit. And here's the best way to check it. So, got my guy there. So if you want to check it, there's a couple shortcuts you can use. You can hold Command and press the negative sign, and it'll make the whole image smaller. And the thing about making the image smaller and being able to check it is because on YouTube, people are on mobile apps, they're on their phones, they're on their tablets, they're even on their desktops. So thumbnails are in all sorts of sizes, so you want it to be visible in a small size as well. So always minimize it to see if it looks good. Still don't like this color, so I'm gonna make it a little more, I'm looking for like an aqua. Maybe that's a little better. And one more thing you can do with the blending option. So I gave it a little bit of a shadow on the inside. Wow, look at that. Instead of just one solid color, it's nice to have a little, like a bit of shadows on the actual text as well. So it makes it look a little cooler. So I can make it like that, play it around with it. I like it like a little subtle. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. It really makes the letters pop there. So that's our picture there. Not bad. Thumbnail lesson, not bad. I'm pretty happy with it. It took me about 10 minutes, pretty easy. I used to do it on my phone. I just don't like being on the little screen. I don't like the precision I can't have. So this is what I'm gonna go with. I think it works pretty well. So that shows you how easy it is to make a thumbnail. Believe it or not, that was only my 5th ever thumbnail that I've ever made. So it just shows that you just got to put a little effort in, do a little bit of studying, and you'll have great thumbnails for the rest of your YouTube career. And thumbnails are also a good thing if you're kind of in like a writer's block and you don't really know what videos to make and maybe you need a break. You can just spend a week working on a bunch of thumbnails for your other videos. It's a great way to test out to see if a certain style of thumbnail works for you. And as you make more and more, I still haven't done this, but if you keep using the same colors, try to make thumbnail colors that match your channel wallpaper, it adds to your brand and people will recognize it when they see it. So if you found this video helpful, please hook up a like. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more of my videos and you want to stay up to date, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. It really helps me out. So I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.